How's it going, everybody? This is Taba Drabo. Hope you're having another great day, and welcome back to another video. Alright, so I'm making this video about a week earlier than I really should, but I really didn't think of anything good today, so I just thought I'd get it out of the way right now. This is my next life update of 2023. In this series, I'll talk about everything that's happening to me outside of YouTube, and also discuss all the content plans that I have planned for my YouTube channel within the upcoming months. So everything you need to know about what's been happening with me outside YouTube, you'll get to learn about that here in this series. Obviously, the focal point of what's happened to me lately is Ramadan. Obviously, we're now at the halfway mark of Ramadan for 2023, and I will be honest with you, it actually feels like this one has actually been going by a lot quicker than it did last year. I think maybe probably it's because it started probably just around the end of winter, obviously, and so obviously, you know, the start times were a little bit later, and also the end times are probably a little earlier when it comes to breaking my fast anywhere at this point. Obviously, in future years, obviously, Ramadan, if it's in the winter, it will probably be an hour earlier that I can break my fast, which actually, in my opinion, is pretty good. But yeah, I treated this Ramadan as obviously the same as all the previous ones that I did. Again, I've been doing this for almost 15 years, and I know what it's like to go through an entire day without eating basically until it gets really late in the evening. And so obviously, I am no stranger to this, but again, you know, it's just a common thing in my religion that I have to do every single year. And so obviously, you know, it's just something that I've just gotten accustomed to, and really until the day I die, it's basically going to be the same exact thing every single year. And yeah, I've been trying some different new things during Ramadan, obviously. You know, I haven't really been walking as much lately, but again, as I said before, you know, usually on days where I have like at least my work day where I have my work break, I usually just go out and do like at least a 1 hour walk in the middle of it. And then also, you know, just try and find some ways, you know, just to relax during Ramadan without worrying about food, obviously. You know, like obviously I haven't been playing a whole lot of video games lately, but I still do so every once in a while. And you know, just obviously, as I said before, you know, watch a whole lot of YouTube, make a whole lot of YouTube videos like this one. You know, obviously, again, I'm trying to find ways as usual to be able to keep myself from thinking about food, especially crumble cookies. But that's obviously not the only thing that's been going on. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, we have been going through a string of concerts at New Jersey Symphony. In fact, the last 3 weekends, we've had 3 straight performances. The first one of them took place during March 16th and 19th. You know, we had a few of our stars at the New Jersey Symphony perform, and then the very next weekend, we had a former music director of the New Jersey Symphony returned at NJPAC to be able to conduct a couple of performances with us, Neme Yarvi. It was really cool to get to see him in person, and I really now understand why the New Jersey Symphony loves him so much. And last weekend, we had Far East Requiem, which, no, this is not related to Far East Requiem. This is probably more famous than Far East Requiem, but still, it's almost very similar to that. We actually got to do that with Montclair State University, and so really getting to do that with their chorale was a whole lot of fun. And now we're getting at least a couple weekends breaks, so that way, you know, we can get some rest and obviously, you know, recharge before we get into the latter half of the season. We only have like really 5 or 6 concert weekends left to go, and so I'm really looking forward to that, finishing out the centennial season. And of course, we're also getting into a string of very fun events for me personally outside of work as well. There's a couple of Best Buddies walks that's happening as usual. We got one in North Jersey, which will take place at Bergen Community College, and then one more as usual at the College of New Jersey in Princeton later this month. I'm really excited for that. There's actually one more that's scheduled in June at Mount Olive High School, and I'm thinking about attending that one as well, so I'm looking forward to that. I've actually been struggling with my fundraising this year unlike last year, so obviously I would like a little bit of help with that because I do have a personal mission of inclusion for everybody in the workplace with intellectual disabilities. So if you'd like some help with that, I did make a social post earlier in the week. You can go ahead and check that out and try to donate in my pages from there. And I'm also trying to figure out when Phi Theta Kappa LSI chapter's induction ceremony is. I don't know when that is, but hopefully when I figure that out, I can go check that out, so that way I can see some of my old friends there. And I also haven't been to Kane University as well in a while, so maybe I could do at least one visit there before the end of their spring semester. But yeah, there was a good amount that was happening outside, and hopefully with a whole bunch of events that are happening within the next couple of months, there will be a lot more for me to talk about within the near future, the next time that I do a life update in June. Anyways, that's it with that. We're going to move on now to our content update. And again, this is basically everything that I'm planning for my YouTube channel for at least the next couple months. And I do have quite a few interesting ideas that I have in my mind, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about that right now. So I do have a couple of regular videos that I have in mind. The first one, I like to do this on my yearly Ramadan video. I was thinking about doing one at the very start of it, but there was so much going on that I really didn't have time to do it. But I still want to do one. Maybe talk about, you know, like staying healthy during Ramadan. I talk about, you know, how I handle Ramadan, but I want to talk about how, you know, people stay healthy during this month of fasting. So obviously that's one thing that I have in my mind. I also have a thing on my mind in regards to, you know, marketing mistakes. You know, obviously being a marketer myself, you know, I try my best to help with my company promote the organization, but there are still some mistakes that you really want to avoid, especially as a digital marketer. So maybe I can talk a little bit about that in a future video. I also haven't done a classical conversation in quite a while, which I'm actually kind of surprised of. I do want to do one again, especially since just more recently, Apple Music recently released a brand new app related to classical music. I know that the New York Philharmonic recently actually started a partnership with them, which I'm really excited about. I'm hoping to get to listen to a little bit of that. So I want to use that video to talk about my thoughts on it and how I think it can really help classical music regain its focus here in today's industry, especially since, you know, we're still trying to pull in a new generation to go along with all the fans that we already have for this particular genre. So I really want to talk about that a little bit. I have a couple more random thoughts in my mind as well. One of them would be, why are the New York Jets taking so long to get Aaron Rodgers? I mean, seriously, I'm just watching the news right now, hoping that any day now, ever since he first revealed early last month that he will be going to the Jets for this trade deal to be done, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why they haven't been able to do that recently. So I thought I'll maybe just vent a little bit in regards to that. And also, you know, malls. You know, I used to go to malls quite a bit when I was a kid, but they've become so overrated and not as popular now as they were before. So maybe I'll share a random thought or two about that. Maybe a couple other random thoughts in my mind as well. And I'm also coming up on another major YouTube milestone here, and that's 200 videos. Now, last year when I had my 100th video, I did a reaction video, you know, reacting to my very first video on YouTube. I'm really thinking about doing something similar for my 200th video, and so I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Like, leave it in the comments below, you know, like what you suggest for me to do my 200th video. You know, what you expect me to react to another video, like my own videos, or maybe even something that's more popular nowadays. Would you like for me to, you know, do another food challenge like I did with the halal guys just before the start of Ramadan? But I'm not so sure. Maybe like a full menu challenge or something like that, or maybe, you know, just something different. You know, obviously, you know, I would like to know from you exactly what I should do for my 200th video. Maybe even a work vlog, something like that. Let me know down in the comments, or maybe I'll make a post when the time comes, you know, and give you some suggestions, so that way you can suggest what I should do for my 200th video, because that's going to be very exciting. You know, last year when I reached 100 videos, you know, it was really, really exciting, because I didn't think, at least during my time on YouTube, I would be able to reach something like that. So I really want to do something special again to celebrate 200 videos on YouTube when it reaches that time. So again, I'm looking forward to that time. So whatever suggestions you have for it, please let me know in the comments. I'm already beginning to plan on what I should do for that particular milestone, and I'm hoping that you guys can help make that easier for me by suggesting something very fun for me to do for you guys here on YouTube. But yeah, reaching 200 videos on YouTube is no easy feat, and again, it's really because of the support of you guys that have stuck with me throughout the entire way. So again, all my subscribers, thank you so much, and those that are watching my videos that aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I got a lot of fun content. I'm really looking forward to getting to present that over to you for the next couple months. Again, there's just so much going on outside of YouTube right now. You know, I have a lot going on as we get to the end of the New Jersey Symphony Centennial season, and hopefully a whole bunch of other things as well. And so hopefully by the next time that I do my life update, which will be sometime around mid-June, hopefully we'll have a lot more to talk about, and hopefully have some things planned for the summer of 2023, because it's going to be one very hot summer. I'm looking forward to making some very fun content during that time. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. Comment below for future suggestions for all my videos, whether it's blogs, projects, or challenges, you name it, leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me on my social media, all the links are in the description below. That's going to do it for another video. I hope you're having another great day. As always, I hope to see you all again in another video very soon. So long, everybody.